Hi everyone, my name is Chris and I'm back with another reading for you guys, and today we're going to look at who is your future spouse and where are they right now in their life. This is just to help you connect with the energy of your future spouse, to help you manifest, to help you confirm your intuition. And yeah guys, just take what resonates from this reading, leave the rest. If you click on a group and it's not the kind of person that you would like to be with, or is describing somebody from your past that it no longer resonates with you as well, that means you might have just picked the wrong pile and you might need to pick another pile. But if you're not drawn to any other piles, then just click off. It might just not be any messages for you today in this reading, and that's cool. I do get a lot of messages with these future spouse readings of people generally just not liking somebody that is coming through in a particular group, and they become quite judgmental towards that person, or towards me as well. You know, like people like to shoot the messenger and all that good stuff. But yeah guys, you don't have to claim anything that you don't want to claim. You don't have to marry anybody you don't want to marry. But yeah, like at the end of the day, everybody deserves love. And just because somebody is maybe not your cup of tea doesn't mean that person doesn't deserve love. You know, just because maybe they're on the shy side, or whatever it may be, or you know, whatever description comes through that you don't particularly enjoy. So keep that in mind. You know, we're channeling real people here, and those people still deserve love, even if you wouldn't like them in that capacity. Um, and yeah, if you choose to behave in an abusive way in the comments, or insult any other people in the comments or myself, then of course, guys, you will be removed from this channel and reported as well, because it's just, there's no room for that here. Um, Unfortunately, I have to keep on saying these disclaimers, because if I don't, it just gets worse with the comments. So because people get triggered by the most random things. And that being said, if anything at all triggers you in a general YouTube video on the internet, then please click off and watch something that doesn't trigger you. Watch something that you actually enjoy watching. Watch something that makes you feel good. The purpose of my readings is to help people raise their vibration, to help people confirm their intuition, to help people connect with the energies that they want to connect with, you know, and to, of course, pass on the message. And of course, if that is not translating to a particular person that is watching, then this channel might just not be for you. And that is totally okay, because there are millions of creators on YouTube. I'm sure you can find somebody that you enjoy watching. So let's get into the pile picking section, guys. So pile number ones, you have this drink me potion. And your crystal today will be the Labradorite crystal. This is the other side, just as shiny. Pile number twos, you will be this sticker over here with the moon. And your crystal today will be this Angelite thumbstone, I think it's called. So you put like your thumb like that. That's the other side. This is good for calm and grounding. And pile number threes, you will be this cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever that may be. Cosmic tea. And your crystal will be this Kunzite. I got that today. It's new. It's lovely, isn't it? So for pile number threes, you will be the Kunzite. Oop! It ran away. So take as much time as you need. Pause this video if you need more time. But yeah, guys, pick as many piles as you feel drawn to as well. There might be more messages in different piles for you today. And as always, only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. Right, I will see you in a reading. Hi, pile number 1. So whoever chose the drinking potion and the Labradorite crystal, this is your pile. Let's put this in a corner where you can still see it. So I'll get you a crystal card just to see if this is your pile, just to connect with your energy a wee bit, because it's good to confirm that it's your pile before we get into anything else. So this is the Crystal Grid Oracle by Nicola McIntosh. Is it McIntosh? Yes. Alright, so I got the key. We're not taking the other one. We're just taking one. Lovely. So it's number 54. So you could be in your 50s, or you could be 54 years old to be precise, or you could be 45. No worries if you're not. This is just for those who need the extra confirmation. You could also be life path number 9. You could be born on the 4th, 5th, or 9th of any month, or in April, May, or in September. Let's dive into your energy a wee bit. Open up to me. I know that, you know, it's not ideal to be energetically open to a random lady on the internet, but it would be helpful to me to kind of open, if you feel your energy open up a little bit, it will be easier for me to tap into it, and just so we can start the reading. See, even if I am, because now you're asking me, how does this work? You've recorded this like in the past, and now you're asking me to open up my energy. The thing is, guys, time is happening all at the same time, past, present, and future. It's all intertwined. Time is not linear, and it doesn't really matter when I say these things. If I'm feeling it, I'm going to say it. So I asked you to just maybe uncross your arms, imagine your energy field expanding, imagine you connecting with me as well, and opening up your energy a wee bit. So you do have commemorate here, commemorate. There we go. This crystal could want to work with you at this time. You might want to look into it on Google, maybe its spiritual properties, if that's what you're into. But overall, guys, this is a reading to help. They're saying this is a reading to help you open up your energy overall, not just to me, because this is like really basic, but to your future spouse, and to actually be open to receiving your future spouse, to coming into union with your future spouse. Maybe you felt a bit blocked recently. Maybe you felt a bit stagnant recently. This reading is meant to move a little bit the energy that you've been stagnant in. Maybe you've been staying in it for too long. We're letting go what's not for us anymore. We're also letting go of maybe strategies that haven't been working when it comes to our journey to our future spouse as well. Something's not been working for you guys. You realize this. This is to confirm, again, your intuition, if this is your reading. Now, this blue is kind of mixing in with the purple. Now, you need to vocalize what you want out of life, out of manifesting your future spouse, what kind of person you want, what kind of person you would like to be with. Remember, guys, I always say when manifesting actual people, always manifest them with perceived flaws as well, because no human on this earth is perfect. They can be the best emperor in the entire world, and they will still have their own ups and downs. because this is real life. We're manifesting real people, real humans, in a real human experience, right? So again, that's why I do the intros that I do, saying that if I'm describing a person that you wouldn't want to be with, you don't have to be with them, but be clear of what you can tolerate and what is a deal breaker, like a full-blown deal breaker to you. So maybe this is something like a topic that you have been thinking about recently. What could I tolerate, for example? Could I tolerate a stubborn person? Could I tolerate somebody that's always late, for example? Again, in certain cultures, lateness is not seen as a negative thing. It's just part of the culture. But in other cultures, I don't know, like the UK or Switzerland, it's actually, you know, especially in Switzerland, people tend to, or Germany, people tend to show up early to things, whereas I guess in the UK it's just like punctually on time. But again, like if you're late, it's considered rude, right? But like if you're in Spain or in, I don't know, Latin countries or Italy, you know, that lateness is a completely different topic. There's no such thing as lateness. You just, yeah, you show up when you feel like it, basically, and no one's gonna bat an eye about it because it's culturally accepted. You know, it's these sort of things that you need to think about, because again, these perceived flaws, you know, can be a negative thing and like a deal breaker for one person, but it can be fine for another person. All right, so I don't want to dwell too much on this one card. Let's get you more oracle cards now. We're gonna look into your future spouse's energy a wee bit. Actually, I'm gonna do, okay, I'm gonna put this here, but I'm gonna do the archetypes oracle first. I'm actually gonna get two. One is gonna be for you, and the other one is gonna be for your future spouse. Okay, this one. So we've got child eternal. So this is you. Light attributes: determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Shadow attributes: inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. Again, I love these cards because they look both into light attributes and shadow attributes, because every single thing has duality in this world. There's light and there's dark. And the ultimate goal is to integrate the two. Integrate your left and your right, your masculine and your feminine, your light and your shadow. This is what we talk about. That's why here we walk in the middle path, because we've been to both the darkest places and the lightest places. I mean, we understand that the balance is somewhere in the middle, right? So we've got the engineer, which is a lovely, very masculine, yeah, very masculine energy, like strong, solid, stable masculine energy here. So we've got light attributes, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas, and shadow attribute is reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. I think you will balance each other really well. You already balance each other really well, because your empathic, childlike wonder is going to really inspire your future spouse, and your future spouse's pragmatism and solution-oriented approach to things is going to really inspire you as well to do things on your own, think on your own, think of solutions on your own, and not depend on others. And of course, for your future spouse, you will inspire them to think about the emotional consequences. Well, this is an obvious thing to say, My hamster keeps, so Lucas keeps digging a lot right now, so I keep looking back, so I keep getting distracted by him. But he won't come out like to say hi. He's just like doing his own thing. He's very busy. He's the engineer today, building his tunnels. Anyway, your future spouse is going to learn a lot from you as well when it comes to emotional intelligence, emotional stuff, and how to think about like other people. Because again, guys, nobody's perfect. We all are on a learning curve, on a learning journey, and your future spouse is coming through as a very like traditionally masculine presenting person. But you'll like that. I think you will like their stability, their pragmatism, and like I said, you'll be inspired by that. You will admire your future spouse. Your future spouse is the kind of person who sticks to their word. What they say they will do, and they will be consistent. Work through your fears. So your future spouse is the kind of person who puts bravery as a high value, and they don't like to be controlled by their fears, I'm hearing. And we do have new moon on Scorpio here as well, so strong Scorpio placement, sun, moon, rising, or Venus for your future spouse. We'll have a look at the tea leaf cards, and then we'll move on to the tarot portion of this reading, where we can look into where is your future spouse right now. So who is your future spouse? We got dolphin with financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. I'm hearing investments. Your future spouse is definitely reaping the rewards of their investments. They've made some smart investments in the past. That is paying off. We've got a goal-oriented person. It's kind of a confirmation here. Your future spouse overall is financially stable, I'm hearing. And their outlook on money is to save. They like to save money. They're not a big spender. So you won't have to worry about them blowing all your money or gambling it away, and nothing like that. Even though they do investments, their investments are quite sensible. It's not like shit coins, you know, and then buying them at their peak and then losing all of it. Got rooster with arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Okay. We'll have a look about that. There's definitely some ego there. I definitely felt it. That's why you will teach this person a lot. When, like I said, you know, intent versus impact, that kind of conversation you will have with them. They mean well, and with that, they can miss the impact of their actions sometimes. Just because somebody means well doesn't mean that their impact is the same as their intentions on another person. For example, they might say something without thinking. But this more I'm feeling in the very beginning stages of your relationship. I don't see this person being so stubborn and arrogant that they wouldn't take your like words into consideration. Like I said, they will learn from you. They will learn not just from you, but actually listen to you as well. It's all about communication here, guys. Your future spouse is a good communicator, albeit a little bit like ego driven sometimes, but nobody's perfect. So we have torch with spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And underneath the deck, there is archway with new opportunities, possibilities, paths, and opening up. of the paths. Okay. All right. Oops. Okay. I'm just gonna put this like this. Okay. So your future spouse is very good at seeing new opportunities and seizing those opportunities. Your future spouse is very realistic. They're not a dreamer. They don't spend their time daydreaming all day, thinking about, what could be. They're more like focusing on the present moment. Actually, this is good for their mental health, they're saying. They like to meditate. They like to be present and focus on the present moment. That really, really helps their mental health, they're saying. With the goal being a goal-oriented person and not being a daydreamer, they kind of think of realistic goals for themselves, and once they set a goal, they do everything to achieve it. They're quite confident in their abilities, so their goals are quite high, but for them their goals are realistic. So even for what, like, maybe an outsider, the goals might seem unrealistic or maybe like too dreamlike, for this person is, they're like, no, I can do it. I can do it with some hard work. I've got solutions. I thought this through. Look how far I've come already. I can go further. So they're very like they understand their power and they understand their ability to achieve things, which is really high. They're a high achiever. And they learn from their failures as well. Like they understand, they're very pragmatic. Like I said, they're like, right, I will achieve this goal, but I understand that on my way to achieving this goal, I will fail. I don't know how many times, but I will fail. I will get back up and I will try again. And they're like, those who quit lose, but I don't quit. I just fail, I learn, and then I keep going, which is you will admire this a lot about this person. This person is also quite cutthroat in their career. They don't spare people's feelings, like I said before. They say it how it is. They're actually like a very straightforward leader. Yeah, and they might come across rude sometimes in their career. But with you, I don't see that. I don't see that they might come across like rude to you or anything like that. It's just you'll notice maybe how they treat people in their workplace, and you'll say like, hey, maybe you could have said that a bit more gently or done that a bit more gently. And they'll be like, oh, my intentions are always to like improve the team and na, because I see they're more like higher up in their career. And you're like, well, just because your intentions are to improve the team and to be straightforward doesn't mean you have to be brutal about it. You will kind of teach them the difference between honesty and brutal honesty, and you have to how to stay kind in their delivery. Not to say that they're like super brutal, that they yell at people. No. This is not this person is just really blunt, and they say it how it is, and they're like, well, why should I sugarcoat things for people when there's actual things that need to be done, and this is what needs to be done, so I'm just telling them how it is. So in their mind, they're helping them improve, but you know, they yeah, their intentions are good. Their intentions are good, guys. Their heart is in the right place. Their heart is in the right place. This person is you'll be surprised how spiritual this person is and how like spiritually aware they are. Like I said, they like to meditate and they like to like focus on like self-improvement and growth. And like I said, like they're very, I don't know, they're very matter of fact about it, and it's very refreshing in that sense. And that's why they see so many possibilities, opportunities, and they're able to zoom out and see things in a very bird's eye point of view. The month of May could be significant for you guys. Maybe this is the month when you get together, when you meet as well. So where is your future spouse right now in their life? Where are they in their life? We've got Seven of Swords. Okay. Yeah, your future spouse is facing some adversity at the moment, but it's only temporary. This is not something to worry about too much. We've got Ace of Cups. We've got Six of Wands. This is great. So they're doing really well in their career. We've got Two of Cups. They might be connecting with a new love interest at this moment in time, and like maybe having a crush on somebody, falling in love. I don't know if it's you or not, guys. We'll have a look a bit further. It's impossible to know because there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people watching this reading. So some of you don't even know your future spouse yet. But we'll see. We'll see what else comes through. This one. So we've got the Chariot, so strong Cancer placement, Sun, Rising, or Venus as well. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to take all of these because they looked really intentional. Let's see what we've got. So we've got Prince of Cups. Yes, very strong water sign placements for the masculine. Your future spouse is a masculine, by the way. If you're a masculine watching, this is not your pile. Okay, so I want the Magician at the end. I want the Two of Wands here, and I want, yeah, okay. So this is a fire sign feminine they have a crush on or that they're connecting with at this moment in time. I've got Princess of Wands. Okay. Your future spouse could have a fire sign child as well. I'm feeling a very young child, up to 5 years old, no older than that. This won't be for everybody, guys. If you know for a fact that you would never be with somebody with a child, then this is not your message. Don't worry about it. I've got Strength underneath the deck. Okay. I've got Abundance with Three of Cups as well. Do you know what, guys? This person has faced a lot of adversity, and now they've finally made a choice to choose love, choose themselves, move peacefully forward, and they're really succeeding at that. They're doing well in their career. Really, really well in their career. I don't see them being in a relationship with this feminine, by the way. This child is from a previous relationship. If you don't resonate with them having a child message, then there's some sort of realization or some sort of a new spark when it comes to their relationships for them, romantic relationships. Maybe the other person is ready to be in a relationship again, I'm hearing. They feel excitement to be with somebody. I think it's because he likes someone at this time. It could be you guys. It really could be. I'm gonna ask. Yeah, I don't have any more tarot decks nearby. I would have to go get one. So I'll just... Okay, I've got Seven of Wands. We've got the High Priestess. Guys, so basically it will be, like I said, a different message for different people. We've got Justice. Got Justice as well. So got strong Libra placements as well as strong fire sign placements for this feminine energy. So your future spouse has choices, first of all, they're saying. It's not just that they only have eyes for one person at this moment in time, but they do have an eye on somebody in particular. It could be you. If you generally feel like you've already met your future spouse and the person I've described earlier, it reminds you of somebody that you know, it could be you guys. It could be. However, it's not going to be for everybody. Okay? This is if you feel intuitively that your future spouse is within your vicinity, that you might know them already. This is somebody that they already know, like of, at the very least know of. You know, they've seen them around, blah, blah, blah. This person is recovering from some sort of betrayal as well. And like I said, they now chose love. I do feel like there could have been some betrayal in their past relationship. And now they've chosen love. They've chosen to move forward. They've chosen to let it go. Because it was time. Because it was time. But there is some sort, they're disappointed about the fact that things are not moving forward in their romantic life the way they would like. And there isn't enough momentum there. So they would like to manifest more momentum, more good times maybe, maybe to go out, have fun, go out to dinners, events, dinner parties, spend time with their friends. They want a new beginning. Now they want a new beginning, and especially in love. I feel this comes through to me as they're ready. They're ready to love again, and they do have an eye on somebody already. They looking. They're saying they looking around. They got choices. You know, they could choose this person. They could choose that person, but they're not like fully set on, like they've not made a choice of who they really want yet. So maybe they might have their eye on you already. Like I said, this is a general YouTube video, so I can't, because there's hundreds of you watching. With future spouse readings, there's thousands. So yeah, this is as far as I can go with that particular answer. But yeah, they're consciously manifesting good times, wish fulfillment, a relationship, a shift in energy, movement forward. But yeah, guys, the month of May is significant here. And I hope we got we got plenty of information here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is all that I have for you today. And if you like my vibe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really, 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 really appreciate your subscribes. They mean the absolute world to me. Even if it's just one extra subscriber, I'm always so happy and so thankful. And no matter if you've been following me for one day or since the channel started, I always send gratitude to you guys every single day, no matter where I am in the world, no matter what is happening in my life. I'm always sending good vibes to you guys. So just know that you have a friend in me already if you have connected with this channel and resonated with the messages. And if you like a personal reading with me, you can just email me or DM me on Instagram. All the info is in the description box down below. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So I chose the Angelite thumb stone and this beautiful moon with the bouquet thing. This is your pile. You are right now in need of calmness. You're in need of grounding. You're in need of peace. So does your future spouse. This is a beautiful energy, guys. An energy of, they're saying retrieval. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what the word means, but I don't know what it means in the context of this reading. But maybe we'll figure that out as we go. At the end of the day, I'm just a radio transmuting the message. I don't actually know what some of the messages mean, but here we are. Just a radio that's able to connect to higher frequencies. Well, your angels are really sending you so much love. I'm getting goosebumps right now because it's really important that you know that you're loved and that you are adored by your angels. They see you every single day. Oh my God, I'm getting teared. They see you every single day, how you show up for yourself, for those around you, for your children if you have children, and they see your heart, and they say that we love you so much and we have such admiration for the person you have become, and we're so proud of you, because most people would have given up by now. But look at you. You keep on going, you keep on shining, you keep on showing up. And that is invaluable. And that is why you will get together with your future spouse and you will have the most beautiful life together. Okay, enough crying. Let's get you a oracle card. I'm gonna get you a Crystal Grid oracle card by Nicola McIntosh. This is a fantastic deck. I always get so much information just from a single card. I fucking love it, honestly. It's fantastic. Okay. We've got Amplify by number 70. So you could be 70 years old. No worries if you're not. Like, people in their 60s and 70s, or maybe like in the 1% of the viewers of this channel anyway. But we've got number 7. So you could be Life Path number 7, guys. You could be born on the 7th of any month or in the month of July. No worries if you're not. It's just for those who need the extra confirmation. I'm hearing the name Amy, very clear as day. Emily, or Amélie, like, you know, like the French name. And Emily as well. It's coming through Emily. Lots of A names and E names. Ariella, Alayla, Ariel as well. So talk to your water, guys. Talk to your water. Say, I love you, I'm sorry, thank you. Those are very high vibrational phrases. You might ask, why is I'm sorry high vibrational? Guys, repentance is one of the highest vibrations of them all. That's why it's so huge in church and stuff like that. Obviously, like, we're not going to talk about religion, but there's a reason why repentance is such an important part of a lot of religious and spiritual practices. Repentance is a very, very high vibration. So I love you, thank you, I'm sorry, or I love you, I'm sorry, thank you. Whatever you want to say, talk to your water. You have no idea. This is actually scientifically proven. There's a Japanese scientist, I forgot his name, I'm terrible with names. There's a Japanese scientist that did a lot of tests and experiments on water and on food when you speak to it and how you speak to it. So let's say he would take 1 glass of water and talk to it like, I love you, I'm sorry, thank you. And then another glass, he would say, I hate you, you're horrible, no, 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 no. And then a third one, he would ignore. And the formations, the crystal formations, the positive water formed were absolutely fantastic. You can even look it up on YouTube. There's videos like of actual images. And then like versus the crystals that were formed by the ignored one and the negative one were crazy. And same with food. So like, I don't know, rice, again, saying I love you, I'm sorry, thank you. When I hate you, you're horrible. And then another one, ignored. The ignored ones were the worst, actually. So think about how much not giving something attention deprives it of energy. And it's the same, like, or if even worse than saying horrible things to something, because while you're saying horrible things to something, you're still giving it attention and energy. When you ignore it, it just rots. It's interesting. So yeah, talk to your water. That's your message. Very clear message here. I like your energy, guys. I honestly don't really, from a spiritual point, you know, it's good energy. You've been doing good energetic work on yourself. Yeah, good work. You're very kind, you're very generous. Maybe too generous, but here, hey, you know, can't have it all. Nobody's perfect, right? So maybe that's something you need to work on, not being as generous and not letting people take advantage of you, because you definitely have been taken advantage of in your life. People kind of taking advantage of your kindness. Okay, let's get you archetype card, and we'll see what we'll get, one for you and one for your future spouse, and we can start talking about who is your future spouse. And maybe like in, okay, so you, monk, nun, there we go. See what I mean? The selflessness here is, yeah. Let's get one for your future spouse. Okay, they got 2. Actually, I just want 1, so can we get 1, please? Okay, all right. 1 for your future spouse. Can we get 1, please? Just 1 card. So, light attribute of the monk nun is selfless devotion and a single-minded dedication to spirit, with shadow attributes being negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety? Piety. P-I-E-T-I. Why? Piety. It feels like pity, excess pity, as in like you pity people, which is not a good energy if you do tend to find yourself thinking, oh, poor, no, they must have it so hard. That's, yeah, definitely something to work on. So we've got scribe, so line attributes being preserving knowledge and information, and shadow attribute being altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. You guys are on a very similar point of view. You have very similar point of views when it comes to the world. You guys are quite humanitarian, I would say, quite... I forgot the word, I'm sorry. Basically, people who like to do charity. Charitable people. But there's a word for it, and I forgot it in English. Yeah, you guys are very... Whoever's watching this reading, you're very spiritual. You find it hard to ground yourself sometimes, and you find yourself not enjoying the human experience as much, especially with everything that's going on around the world, the entire world, not just the US, obviously. You are finding it hard currently maybe to find hope for humanity and for the future. And your future spouse, again, they could be a writer, they could be a journalist, they could be working in PR, or some sort of communications. They write a lot, maybe in their free time as well. They like to journal, I'm hearing. They could also practice automatic writing. They could be a historian for some of you as well. Again, if one resonates with you more than the other, like you watching this reading, just flip it. Because this is a masculine, the green one, and the blue one is the feminine, okay? All right. Let's get your monology card. Who is your future spouse? Ooh, take the top one. It's got your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Okay. Your future spouse is losing hope at the moment, or they're struggling to keep hope as well. about humanity, about the future of the world, about the future of their romantic life or their life in general. Maybe they lost hope along the way somewhere, or they're struggling to keep it alive. They want to, I'm hearing they want to, but they're struggling. Let's get you some tea leaf cards a little bit more. So their commitment is being tested. I mean, this is a direct message there as well in terms of how much do you want this? How much do you want to meet your future spouse, want to find your future spouse, want to be with your future spouse? Okay. Crap. Two-faced friend. We got bouquet with compliments from an admirer. And we've got vase with secret admirer. Interesting. Guys. Your future spouse could already know who you are or already know you, and they might be admiring you from afar. T, we'll get you what's the T card as well, eh? We've got flag with do not be tempted to lower your standards. So this person sees, if they already admiring you, they see that you have high standards, but this person also has high standards for their life, for those around them, and for whoever they're looking for. Got dealings or relationships with a man. So again, that's just to confirm that your future spouse is a masculine. Most of you watching this reading are feminines anyway. Ah, this one. My knee. My knee picked them. So we've got wedge with someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. And we've got older woman, dealings or relation. Okay. Your future spouse is very close to their mother or like their grandmother. We've got June underneath the deck here as well. Just put that aside. This is more for me like not who is your future spouse, but where they are right now. So this person, like I said, they could already be admiring you for a lot of you. Most of you watching this reading, your future spouse knows who you are. At the very least, if not already interacting with you, they just haven't confessed yet. This person is receiving bad... Okay, let's get you a... What's the T card? Because this person is getting bad advice when it comes to their love life, maybe about you as well, whether to confess or not. This could be from their mother or grandmother or aunt or whatever, family member, like an older person in their life. But it doesn't have to be for everybody. It will be different. Moving on. Thank you. Next, I've got clout hungry. Yeah, this person is moving on from like a two-faced friend. Somebody that doesn't belong in their life anymore. Your future spouse is coming through as quite a successful person in their career. Whatever they do doesn't matter. Reflecting on an offer. Yeah, this person wants to extend you an offer, guys. This person wants to extend you an offer. This is great. This is great. This is great. Their commitment is being tested in terms of not losing hope about you, they're saying. But yeah, somebody in their life was connected to them for the wrong reasons. And this person has cut this person off. So this is where they are right now in their life. And actually, this is good for you guys getting together. Because now they don't have anybody in their ear anymore saying, oh my God, you shouldn't do this. What if it doesn't work out? The blah, blah, blah. This person was trying to get in between your connection. Whether it's already existing or about to exist. If you have no clue who this could be in your life, you might about to meet this person, and this person is about to be your secret admirer, okay? I do have a secret admirer reading. I have quite a few of those, to be honest, on my channel, so I can link one or two in the description box down below for you guys if you want to binge a wee bit. But this person is reflecting what kind of person do I want, and who do I want to be as well. And they're realizing, I want to be brave. I want to go after what I want. And they're realizing that they need to make a move, because if they don't, nothing's going to happen. Let's get you some tarot cards. Who is your future spouse and where are they in their life right now? Who is your future spouse and where are they right now in their life? Delays. Stagnancy, delays. It feels like something's delayed. But there we go. After delays, there's the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful. There's a new beginning, new passionate beginning coming to this person's life. This person is also a very passionate person. They love what they do for work. They love their purpose. They're quite emotionally fulfilled with the Ten of Cups here. Obviously, they're single. I say obviously. Well, to me it's obvious, maybe not to you guys, because obviously I've only just told you that. There we go. But now, like, can you see like how the cards are behaving differently? So there's some sort of breakthrough happening in your person's life after they've cut this person off. And it ends with a relationship with you. Because you guys, so you're next. God, that sounded bad. You're next. This person is not going to have any more relationships before you. You're next. Literally. This is great news. I love that. Oh God, the Tower. This person is finding fulfillment in unexpected places, which is, again, beautiful energy. Okay, we've got Justice. We've got, what was that? That was Temperance. Strong Sagittarius placements, strong Leo placements, Sun, Rising, or Venus, strong Libra placements, Sun, Rising, or Venus. For you or your future spouse, but most likely your future spouse. Okay. We've got 9 of Pentacles as well. Yes, you're both single at this moment in time, watching the cheating. You're literally manifesting each other. You're very close. You're very close to each other. No more heartbreaks. No more bullshit situationships. I'm really feeling warm right now. So I think your future spouse is quite a warm person, so they'll be your radiator if you're on the colder side. A random message, but hey, we're here to deliver all of it. Your future spouse is walking away from anything that's not serving them anymore, and on top of that, they are integrating their light and their shadow attributes. There's karmic justice for both of you here. I'm not even, like I said, where they are in their life right now, they're so close to you that you don't even need to know that much. Apart from that, they're doing well at work, they're quite emotionally fulfilled, they're finding like fulfillment in some unexpected places that they didn't think about. They're working on their peace, they're working on their balance. What's important is the communication that's about to come in. You're about to communicate with your future spouse. This is really cool. This is a really cool message. I like it. And we're ending it with the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, which is a beautiful, beautiful, tangible energy of getting together, being together. Your future spouse could also be working in like the legal field. Let's take a resonates. You know, they could be a lawyer or somebody that like the person who like writes down transcripts of, you know, court stuff. I don't know, or like writes laws. I don't know. Yeah, but like strong writing energy. Like they have to write a lot for their job. or communicate, right? Communicate. So I guess like a lawyer would communicate a lot. But it doesn't have to be. It's just like an example. Like I said, there's going to be thousands of people watching this reading. So like take what resonates only and leave the rest for somebody else. Yeah, this is all that I have for my pile number 2s. Lovely energy, and congratulations. You're about to, well, if not meet, but not only meet, but also get together with your future spouse if you don't know each other yet. If you know, like, but some of you watching this stream, like I said, already know each other. At the very least, your future spouse already knows of you, and they're about to make themselves known or communicate with you or confess, or, yeah, it depends on the level of your relationship currently existing. So I'm happy for you guys. Like I said, very proud of you. You've come so far, and yeah, we're just in awe of your energy, your perseverance, and your kindness. And yeah, love it. Love it. Just look after yourselves. Don't overextend yourselves, please, and everything's gonna be okay. Okay? Alright. So if you like my vibe, please actually comment and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I love you, and you have no idea how much every single subscribe means to me. It's just insane seeing this channel grow and seeing that you guys are actually resonating with a random lady on the internet named Chris that's being completely unhinged on the internet. I've never been this unhinged in my entire life, and I have removed all the hinges out of my doors, and now I'm just walking around hingeless, and just spreading the message. So love it. I'm just, yeah, so grateful every single day for every single one of you, and you can be sure to have a friend in me if you have connected with this message today. And if you like a personal reading with me, you can just email me or DM me on Instagram. All the info is in the description box down below. All right, guys, I love you, and I will see you in another reading. Bye. High pile number 3 is, I chose the Kunzite, which is just the most adorable Kunzite that you've ever seen. It's very round. Like this, just love it. Anyway, and you also chose this cup of tea. So we'll see what's the tea about your future spouse, who they are, where they are in their life. I'm hearing the name Isabel or Izzy. That was just like a random name that was being shouted at me. It could be somebody's grandma's name, if it is just an extra confirmation that your grandmother is with us in this reading today, and she wants to talk to you about your future spouse. So love that for you. Or strong I names in general, or like it could be like I name or I initial, like for your second name, surname, whatever that may be. So got connection. So this is just to see if this is your pile, guys, just to connect with your energy a wee bit. And we've got the number 42. So you could be in your 40s. No worries if you're not particularly 42, or you could be 24 years old, but no worries if you're not. Again, this is just for those who need the extra confirmation. Could be left path number 6. You could be born on the 2nd, 4th, or 6th of any month, or in February, April, or June. The One Republic song Connection is playing in my head right now. Can I get a connection? Can I get a connection? So I think like you guys are just fed up of waiting for a future spouse. You're like, it's been long enough. Right. Let's go. I'm ready. So you're ready to meet them. You're ready to get together with your future spouse. You've got your affairs in order in your life. You're like, right. I'm ready. Let's go. Especially if you're in your 40s. I like your heart. I like that you're a very kind-hearted person, guys. But you're not a pushover. We love that about you. And you treat others like you want to be treated, but you also don't overextend yourself too much. But there's always this kindness to you. No matter how blunt you get, or no matter how straightforward you are, you're always kind in your delivery. You're always You're always honest, but you're always kind, which is one of the most tactful qualities to have. And it's just a great quality that you have. Strong C names are coming through as well, like Christina, Carolina, Corey, Carrie. If that's spelled with a C, I guess you can spell it however you want, right? Um, yeah, so this is all that I'm getting from this card. Let's get you archetype card. So one is going to be for you, and the other one is going to be for your future spouse. Just so, I don't know, it just helps me to put you guys next to each other and to feel both of your energies. We'll have hedonist. Okay. So light attributes of the head. This is you guys. So light attributes is inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Shadow attributes being pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. So I do feel like you guys need to look after your health a wee bit better. This is just we nudge from spirit. Maybe get your health assessment booked, that yearly health assessment, by the way, that you should be doing. You know, that one. That get that smear test done, get, like, you know, pap test, I think it's in the US. Get on top of your health, get those tests done, go to the doctors if you've been putting it off, do the thing. Okay. That's your grandma, like, right, doctor, no. You're gonna do it, you're gonna do it today. But you're very inspiring, you're a very inspiring person to be around. You are very creative, you're actually super fun, you're super fun to be around. On this channel, I don't glorify hedonism because, well, we know better at our age, but hedonism is not always bad. Even though I don't praise it, I don't look down upon it. This is me as Chris. This is not a spiritual message. It's just me sharing my own opinion on the matter. But spiritually speaking, you know, your advice here is to get on top of your health ASAP, because you're about to be able to prevent something if you get on top of it now. Okay, it's very important. It's very important, because prevention is better than treatment later on down the line. And that later on down the line is not that later on. It's actually very, like, if you keep on going like you are right now when it comes to your health, or one aspect of your health. For example, you neglect to eat healthy and you keep eating shit, takeout and shit like that. That's gonna catch up with you sooner than you realize. You're gonna literally see your health declining. It's just an example. It could be a plethora of things, you know, from not exercising to, like I said, missing those health assessments every year, not doing those pap tests, smear tests, you know, because that shit literally saves your life. I'm telling you from experience, because, you know, I've already had some health scares in my life, so it's important to do those tests and to get on top of it. Okay. That was a wee bit of a telling off from your spirit guides, but I'm here to deliver messages, even though I don't talk about you know, to diagnose anybody, but I do tell you guys to go to the doctor. Like, one of the times that I told people to do this, it was, I'll just tell you guys because these messages are important. It's so important that I passed on a message to somebody to tell their mom to check her kidneys. It was actually a person that I didn't know very well, but I was told by spirit to tell them, even though I was like, oh my God, what are they gonna think? And it's like, fuck what they're gonna think. It's important that their mom is okay. So, and the person was like, oh my God, like, I always tell my mom to go to the doctor, but she never wants to. Something like that. Basically confirming that their mom doesn't want to go to the doctor because she doesn't want to find out that something's wrong. So it's like, you know, kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. If you never go to the doctor, you're obviously not going to help yourself either. So they managed to convince her to go to the doctor, and she needed surgery, like minor surgery for her kidneys. And they messaged me like 2 weeks later saying, "Oh my God, thank you so much for giving that message because she needs surgery," and it went well. So it's important, guys. It's important to listen, to to go to the doctor, okay? So your future spouse, let's, now we're moving on from you. Let's move on to your future spouse. So we got light attributes with the beggar is confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. And we've got shadow attributes with dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. So your future spouse is coming through as a very humble person. They don't see themselves as better than anybody else. They're very kind. They're actually, I would see them as a kind of person who like donates to charity, dedicates themselves to charitable causes. I don't see them begging for people. I see them as very humble, because I tap into the energy of the card. It's not just about what the card says. So they're very compassionate, very empathetic, and they're quite confident. They're quite confident in themselves and their own ability. I don't see them, you know, like I said, asking anybody for money or anything like that. They're not one of those waste men, or waste women. This is not about gender. Everybody's welcome on this channel. But they do have codependent tendencies. So I see you guys, you're a bit more independent, and you're like, you like to have your own hobbies, your own things. Your future spouse would be happy just to do everything together all the time. So you might need to like set boundaries with them, being like, hey, like I need my own time, I need more time with my friends. Your future spouse is the kind of person who would like go and meet your friends with you and like just be happy to just be there, you know, be included. While you might want to meet your friends on your own and like do your own thing, have your own hobbies as well, and then come back together. It's that interdependence, right? Not codependent. But this is not something that you can't work through. This is everything's to do with communication. After all, this is your future spouse. So I wouldn't freak out too much, especially from what spirit is showing me. It's just something that you might want to keep in mind to have a conversation about with your future spouse when the time comes. So let's get you a Moonology card. And then I'll get you some tea leaf cards on who your future spouse is. And then we'll move on to the tarot portion. Step out of your comfort zone. So if you just, where's that? Okay. So your future spouse, okay, North Node. Yeah, your future spouse is really focusing on a purpose right now. And that is putting them out of their comfort zone. So they're doing things that they haven't done before at the moment. They're focusing on the North Star. What makes them tick? Like I said, they could be doing charitable things, being of service to others at the moment. But they're also about who they are. This person puts life purpose one of the highest priorities in their life. Am I living out my purpose? Am I giving to the world? Am I contributing to society? Am I doing the right thing? This is a person of very high integrity. Like I said, very humble. And they have good character. So great energy overall, guys. You can trust this person, and you can trust this person has high morals. So this is a very loyal person. I keep wanting to say humble for the millionth time. Let's get you the tea leaf cards, who they are. They said, you didn't knock. Okay. Knocking on cards releases energy from any previous shuffles, any previous energies. So we've got tortoise. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Exactly. Your person is all about quality, not quantity. quality, not speed. They don't have a lot of friends, I'm hearing, but the friends that they do have, they're super tight. Super tight. They have a very small circle, but they can trust those people wholeheartedly. Their friend circle is like their family. Table, hard work ahead. We've got Valley with deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Your person really knows how to get grounded and how to get back on their feet. I'm hearing how to go above adversity, how to stay calm in stressful situations. They're a very hard worker as well. They are happy to get their hands in the mud and roll their sleeves up and just get on with it, just to get things done. But like I said, this is not a person who rushes. They like to take time with decision making. They like to take time with whatever they're doing. They like to make sure things are done well. They don't half-ass things. If they put their mind to something, they will achieve it. If they start a project, they will finish it. Very good character, guys. Very good. Like a lot of integrity with this person. Like I said, the codependency part, that's not even that bad, because I'd rather my partner be obsessed with me and just want to be with me all the time than be avoidant, to be honest. So, but like I said, you know, take what resonates first of all, but also if I'm describing a person that you wouldn't want to be with, then just pick another pile, because there's somebody for everybody. You know what I mean? And yeah, we've got temporary situation here with tent. I'm seeing Peace Corp. I'm seeing like African villages or like Asian villages where the poverty levels are really high and your future spouse is there like helping. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe that's where they are right now. Maybe they're somewhere on a mission where they're helping the village people with food, with water, period of prosperity and abundance, and got opportunity or windfall. Your person and plenty of materials. So they could be old money. I'm hearing your person could be old money. That's why they have all this time to dedicate to charitable things. They're not the kind of snobby old money. They're, like I said, very humble. They're not like, I keep getting humble, and this is gonna be the first thing you think about them, because maybe you then find out that this person is like super rich, for example. It will be different levels for different people because there's thousands of people watching this reading, but some of you is like a proper old money, like to the point of like filthy rich, and for others of you is just like financially stable, but like, you know, still very humble, the way they interact, the way they present themselves, the way they are in general. But yeah, this person is definitely very financially stable, very like they don't have to worry about money at all, and they never will. This person sees opportunities well. Now we're going to look at where they are in their life right now, but like I said, I already got a vision about them helping somewhere. Again, it won't be for everybody, but this was a very strong vision for someone out there. It was a very strong vision because it helps raise the vibration of this planet, you see. So this is the kind of energy I want to connect. So it makes sense that they would give me these visions, because these are the exact people I want to attract to my channel. When we have abundance, we share with others. When we're doing well, we help each other to raise the vibration. And this is your future spouse's mission. This is your mission as well, to help this planet, to help raise this planet's vibration, and to help us move into the next timeline, a higher timeline, not the shit that we have right now. But it's fine. Right now, what's happening, guys, it's energetically speaking, the the darker forces, they're kicking up a big fight. And it's kind of this like one last kick, well, again, spiritually speaking, before we can move on to the new earth. Whatever you want to call it. I don't really call it the new earth. I just call it a higher timeline, the highest timeline. But we're going to move on to it. We're going to move on to it. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of spiritual warfare. And a lot of us are contributing to helping raise the vibration of everybody around us. And those who don't want to rise, they will stay where they are. But those who want to rise and who want to raise the vibration, they will go to this new timeline. This is just having a chat with you guys while I'm shuffling. So far we got the 4 cups. We have 7 of wands. We've got 8 of cups. We've got 2 of wands. We've got 4 of swords. We have not justice, sorry, judgment. Okay, wheel of fortune. So we've got high priestess. I'm just gonna take this one for now. Got high priestess, justice, the hanged man, wheel of fortune, 6 of wands. They're saying what your future spouse is currently doing might not seem like a lot, or might seem like quite heavy shit, but it's actually really like properly destined. And their little actions that they're doing, like I said, towards the earth, towards helping others, it's really, really helping the earth and people, and like helping raise the vibration. It's awesome. We've got Ace of Wands. Your person, your future spouse, is really passionate about what they're doing with their life at the moment. They're quite successful at it. They're bringing healing to this earth. Your person could be like a doctor as well, but like that kind of like a war doctor, you know, where, or like I said, like a charitable doctor, like Peace Corps, stuff like that. This person, I'm hearing, this person is looking for the high priestess. But they haven't found her yet. So you haven't met yet from what I can see here. I mean, literally, if they're somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and there's no way for you guys to meet, so they need to come back first. This person could also be like a lawyer, that sort of thing. Again, helping humanitarian causes, like pro bono cases, that sort of thing. Or have like a law degree. A different message for different people. But overall, they are helping bring justice to those who have been wrong with the 7 of Wands here. Whether, like I said, it's basic stuff like bringing food and water to those who need it, to like full-blown pro bono cases, like representing them in court, or like as a doctor healing people. You're kind of the person, they, once they walk away from something, that's it. They don't like stagnancy. They like to keep things moving. They like to move forward with things. Yeah, very strong, like a broad kind of energy with the, yeah, and that's part of their destiny. I feel like this person has traveled a lot around the world, and like strong abroad energy at the moment. And they're very good at making people feel better. They're very good with people. They don't care who you are, where you come from. They will treat everybody equally. The feminine in this connection comes through as a strong fire sign. This could be you or your future spouse. It doesn't really matter. Strong Libra placement, Sun, Rising, or Venus. Strong Leo placement, Sun, Rising, or Venus as well. You guys have a strong like past life connection. So there will be an instant recognition once you meet. I wouldn't be surprised if it's an actual love at first sight. But yeah, guys, this is where your future spouse is at right now. I mean, it's a very specific message. Even if they're not like I said, in the middle of nowhere somewhere, they're still, like I said, using their skills, using their trade, using their resources to help others around them. But I feel like you guys are in different places at the moment, regardless. Even if it's, you know, another city, if not another country. But most likely for most of you, it's another country. Okay, so this is all that I have for my pile number 3s. I hope it resonated. Definitely a beautiful energy for this pile. A very charitable people indeed. Again, thank you for all that you do for others. And for your future spouse as well. It's just beautiful, beautiful to see like such good people out there. And it's kind of restoring my own faith, you know, in this planet, in this world, in the people. And it's just awesome to see. So thank you so much for watching. If you like my vibe, please actually comment and subscribe. Everything and anything else to channel girl. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys, and I really appreciate all of your subscribes. Even if it's just one extra subscriber, just means absolute world to me. You have no idea. And you can be sure to have a friend in me, no matter how long you've been following me. If you resonate with my energy, with the message, then you can be sure you're here for a reason, and that you also be sure that I'll send you gratitude every single day, no matter where I am in the world. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can just email me or DM me on Instagram. All the info is in the description box down below. Alright guys, I hope you have a lovely day or night, whenever you're watching, and I will see you in another reading. Bye.